How about we give Ms. Nordall a nice round of applause for putting that wonderful presentation together for us. Sixth grade is sounding great. That was wonderful. We're going to invite Jeremiah, Dylan, and Sarah Kate up for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand.
Juro fidelidad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de Norteamérica y a la república que simboliza una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con unidad y para todos.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to our sixth grade promotion. It's so great to see so many people here today, this afternoon. Thank you. I know the line was a little bit long getting in. Thank you for your patience with that. There are some logistics I will just fill you in on before we get started today. We know there's a lot of standing room only. Parents and guests, if you would like to sit on the risers, please feel free. Sorry, we don't have any more chairs, but that's an option if you're tired of standing. Parents, the children all practiced this morning and they know they're going to come up here. They have a place to stand on this side where they'll receive certificates and awards, and then they will walk over here. And this is where their teachers will be standing. So if you want any photo opportunities, that's going to be the layout. So they'll come up here and down here. We also have two of our fabulous parents who are going to be taking pictures, Maria and Lori, Quinn's mom and Andon's mom. They're going to be taking pictures of all the kids and uploading them to the Shutterfly site. So they'll be up there for you. Restrooms are located up the ramp to the right-hand side. And I definitely want to thank the parents who helped put all of this together. And there are especially the four ladies, if you could stand up. I know there were some dads too. But if you were part of this whole beautiful event here, please stand up so we can give you a round of applause for helping us. Yes, this is Jordan. Stand up. I will introduce our friends who are on the stage here so everyone knows, and just Miss Russell, sixth grade teacher. Mrs. Anjos, one of our guests, Mr. Begley. Sixth grade teacher, Mrs. Owens. School counselor, Mr. Austin. Sixth grade teacher, Mr. Gunn. Sixth grade teacher, Mrs. Turner. Special guest, Mrs. Leeson. Our band director, Dr. Robillard. Our strings teacher, Mr. Deal. Our teacher, Ms. Fortenberry. Our technology specialist, Mrs. Keller. And of course, our assistant principal, Mr. Bourget. So sixth graders. 6th graders, we're here. We made it. You made it 5 years with me, but 7 years for some of you here at the school. That's awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause. So I read something the other day and it reminded me of you, and I'm going to share it with you now. Beginnings are scary and endings are sad. It's the middle that counts most. Don't look too hard at the scary and sad, because you just might miss the best part of the story. And while I know you all loved your time here at Ravensworth, you are about to go to middle school, and you are gonna love that time just as much. And that's your middle, and really appreciate every moment, your last day tomorrow, and then going on to Lake Braddock. And even though I know some of our friends, Aiden, your time at Poe, and our 2 Charlies, both going to Texas. Caroline, there she is. She's leaving us too. And Megan, going to Longfellow. But all the rest of you are gonna have each other at Lake Braddock, and when you move forward, there's just some things I wanted you to remember as you move into your middle. Remember all the wonderful academics that you learned here from all your teachers, especially these people sitting right on the stage here. Take that with you when you go. All the positive attitudes. You guys have done an amazing job just coming in every day with a smile, doing your best, working your hardest. Take that with you. Your sense of humor. I can't tell how many times you all made me laugh, especially coming in the morning with all the antics at the front door. Your respectfulness. You are a kind and respectful, wonderful group of students. Take that with you when you go. And your friends. Take each other with you. Lean on each other. It's amazing how well you care for each other. And remember that you should always have each other's backs as you move forward. All right, that's enough for me. And I am just going to move on to Mr. Austin, who's going to do our SCA Awards. 6th grade, I will miss you.
You know, the student ambassadors are an important part of our school as they introduce new students to Ravensworth. We gave new students a tour of our school and helped them feel welcome. To do this, our student ambassadors practice such social skills as making conversation, being friendly, and introducing our new students to staff. We appreciate your hard work with this important task. If you served as a student ambassador this year, please stand up and be recognized. And that will include our 5th graders. Thank you. Also, I'd like to announce that the SCA worked hard this year to sponsor school-wide programs that help kids learn and practice kindness to others, the value of diversity, giving compliments to others, and healthy living. They taught monthly mini lessons to their classes every month on those topics and others. We appreciate all that you did this year, and if you were an SCA representative this year, please stand up to be recognized. Thank you. Yes, and next is our is Miss Leeson from the Daughters of the American Revolutionary Club. And I'm sorry, Mr. Begley here. Mr. Begley is going to give one of our awards for outstanding citizenship to a student as presented from the Rotary Club.
Thank you. This is quite a crowd here. I am very pleased to be here on behalf of the 1.2 million Rotarians, 2,000 clubs in 200 countries around the world. The Rotary is an organization that looks and helps promote scholarship, leadership, and service. In fact, our motto is service above oneself. So I'm very pleased today to give our award to an individual who is a very diverse young woman who I think has such a bright future ahead based on what she has done in her short past. She has been involved with her church in packaging foods, some 20,000 meals her church distributed worldwide. She also has helped feed the homeless. She has participated in music, and it's one of her passions. She has physically promoted herself and gotten and is healthy on her dive team, as well as participating in groups here in school. She also has compassion in that she has worked in helping be a foster home and help folks adopt animals, and has helped from that perspective, which shows a lot of heart, a lot of compassion, and frankly, a lot of patience. So with that, I want to leave you with one quote, and I think that probably she exemplifies this, and it's from Maya Angelou, and something that we all as adults, as well as children, especially as you go to your next step in your progression of education. And Maya Angelou says, and I quote, "I have learned that people will forget what you said, and people will forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel." So I'd like to call up Jillian, I'm sorry.
Our next presenter is from the DAR Club and present another citizenship award. It's Lisa.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jeannie Leeson from Anna Maria Fitzhugh DAR chapter in Springfield. DAR stands for National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution, which is a women's service organization founded in 1890. And the three main goals of DAR are to promote patriotism, education, and historic preservation. And DAR members volunteer their time in local communities on behalf of many causes, including supporting active duty military, veterans, literacy, education, and other community services. Each year, DAR also gives college scholarships and provides awards to exceptional students. DAR wants to recognize those students who excel in their academic work, who participate in a variety of activities, and who make service to their school and community a priority. The DAR Youth Citizenship Medal is awarded to a student who demonstrates the qualities of honor, service, courage, leadership, and patriotism. Our winner combines those qualities with a thoughtful, insightful awareness of her strengths and talents. She has high personal goals in both academics and leadership. Her enrollment in STEM classes and the Advanced Academics program demonstrates the high scholastic goals which she has set for herself. And she has developed artistic and musical talents as well. In school, she's been a safety patrol lieutenant, a an anchor in the school news broadcast, student ambassador, stage manager, and has participated in setting up for events and keeping the school clean. She's volunteered for park dog adoption events, helped with a Lake Braddock children's bar production. She's sung for Leewood residents and collected food and clothing donations for those in need. She has a good understanding of the value of education in not only cultivating herself, but also enhancing her ability to contribute to the greater community. She credits her parents with teaching her the significance of education and the importance of giving back to her community. In her own words, she says that knowledge plays an essential role in life. Education gives us knowledge about the world around us and develops everyone's perspective of the world. She demonstrates an important ability to empathize with others and care about their viewpoint. There's no doubt that she's going to continue to be successful as she goes forward to middle school and beyond. So on behalf of DAR, it is my honor to present the DAR Youth Citizenship Award to Kelsey Drew.
Mr. and Mrs. Blue on up to take a photo opportunity for Mrs. Leeson.
Hi guys. I'm Ms. Fortenberry, the art teacher. Nice to see you guys. You all look lovely. So excited for you. So the artists receiving the Certificate of Artistic Excellence this year are students who always tried to create the best artwork they possibly could. They use their talent, of course, but more than that, they have the attitude and practice of thinking like an artist. So instead of thinking mine's no good, they ask, what is my artwork missing? And instead of saying, I hate mistakes, they saw that mistakes help them learn. Instead of saying, this is too hard, they realized that the process might just take some time. So, for these reasons, these artists are receiving this honor. It's Ethan H. Nguyen and Kelsey Vu. So they'll be receiving a certificate and also some pens and a sketchbook to keep them busy over the summer. The band awards.
There's an amazing band here. I'm going to miss you guys. Hope you had fun. It means I can read this with it. Covered up my words. This year, 3 students will receive the Outstanding Band Award. These 3 students were chosen for this award because of their outstanding leadership and achievement in band. All 3 students were involved in honor band, and one of these students participated in the Solo Ensemble Festival and received a superior rating for his performance. All of them were leaders in their band classes and enabled other students to reach their full potential. The playing ability of all 3 of them is at a superior level. The 6th grade band award goes to You see all three names before you clap, okay? Laura Ball, Daniel Kate, and Jamie Leskowski. Next up, thank you. Congratulations. Next up is Mr. Deal with the Orchestra Awards, Strings Awards.
She needs to cover up my words. She needs to cover up my words now, so it's only fair. I have 2 awards to give today. The first award is the Renee Burchett Award for Strings. Sometimes out of tragedy, it's possible to have something positive happen. This award is one of those things. Back in 1993, 2 young students and their father tragically died in a car accident. One of those students, Renee Burchett, went to Ravensworth Elementary School. Ever since then, Renee's private teacher back in 1993, Ms. Deb Myers, has donated a trophy for the student who has shown the most improvement during the school year. I'm very proud to announce that this year's winner is Chungju Uwan. The second award is the Music and Arts Awards for Outstanding String Students. Every year, the Company of Music and Arts graciously gives all Fairfax County elementary schools a trophy to recognize their outstanding band, chorus, and string students. It is especially difficult for me to give this award to only one student, and so I did. This year, I couldn't choose just one student. Therefore, this year's Music Arts Outstanding Strings Award goes to 3 students, and please wait till I name all 3. They are Aiden Bousquet, Jillian Champlin, and Kelsey Booth. Next is the Physical Education Award.
It's so I'm not going to use a microphone. I yell in here all the time. So I think everyone's going to be able to hear my voice. And it's so tempting to back everybody up and let's play some spider ball or something. Maybe 5th grade versus 6th grade dome ball. Each year, the Physical Education Department recognizes 2 individuals who have displayed superior effort and skills in athletics. While athleticism and effort are essential, the more important quality we look for involves character. We look for students who connect with and care about their teammates, exude positivity, look for ways to not only help the team's performance, but also help their teammates. We believe the individuals selected have the athletic abilities to be the most valuable player, as well as the character attributes to be the most valuable teammate. While I said, and this is Mrs. Roach's words, while I said I was presenting 2 awards, I'm actually also presenting 3. I'd like to recognize Sarah Kate George, Jake Drum, and Jamie Leskowski.
I'm not Mrs. Roach, but I am going to help her today with her patrol awards. It says, I'm the sponsor of the school safety patrols. Well, that's Mrs. Roach. First, I would like all the safety patrols to stand and be recognized, and that includes 5th grade. Thank you. Throughout the year, this group provides a valuable service to the school in the Ravensworth community. From the first day of school in September until the last day of school in June, they are expected to be at their posts. They are required to perform their duties regardless of the weather, and each day they arrive at school early and remain at school after the other students have been dismissed. As Mrs. Roach said, I'm the sponsor of the program, but the day-to-day operations of the program are assigned to the safety patrol officers. She has been fortunate to work with a very wonderful group of both officers and patrols. She would like to recognize the safety patrol officers for their leadership skills over the past year. Please come forward these following students: Mackenzie Craig, Sarah Kate George, Jillian Champlin, Jake Drum, Jamie Laskowski, and Michael Serrano. Oh, and she left off Kelsey Vu, sorry. Your friends up here let us know. These kiddos could run the school, believe me. They do an excellent job. Thank you very much. Lastly, she would like to recognize 2 safety patrols for their exemplary performance over the past year. Both individuals have demonstrated leadership skills and definitely contributed to the success of the Safety Patrol program over their 2 years in the program. These awards go to Bus Patrol Dylan Smith and Walker Patrol Aiden Busquet. Now I have the pleasure of giving out the Outstanding Musicianship Choral Music Award. This award is not just for students that enjoy and excel in vocal activities. It also takes into account student involvement and participation. This year I thoroughly enjoyed working with 8 young ladies, helping them get ready for their all-county choral experience. I would also like to acknowledge Ms. Fegan, who helped with the rehearsals while I was away. Let's see. This year's group was made up of energetic and enthusiastic singers, always ready and always prepared. It is always difficult, as the other teachers have told you, to select just one student when there are so many. So congratulations to the following, and would you please come up? Laura Ball, Grace Eaton, Catherine Haley, Gabby Ishmael, Izzy Ishmael, Kiara Keast, Kendall Pemberton, and Caroline Williams. Come on up, girls, all of you.
award Mr. Austin come up. We have one award that is not in the program, and they are going to present that right now.
Mr. Austin and I would like to thank our newsroom crew. If you were a part of the newsroom team, either in 5th grade or 6th grade, could you stand up?
Could you stand up?
We wanted to give special attention to our news managers who came early. They stayed late. They closed the newsroom down. Oftentimes they came up with new ideas and just made the newsroom even better, right? They really were. So if we could have now, Tatey Lappin was our newsroom manager last year, and so we wanted to recognize him because he was doing it by himself last year.
Caroline Williams.
It's my pleasure to present the Community Service Awards. I would like to ask that you please hold all applause until the last name is called. And students, when we call your name, just stand in place where you are. Stand up and wait till everybody is called. From Miss Andos's class, Jeremiah Brown, Joseph Bushman, Catherine Halen, Isabella Ismail, Devin LaCroix, Connor Lytle, Aiden McMorrow, Alan Nguyen, Emily Nguyen, Logan Pimpleton, Muriel Sandulescu, Haley Syke, Andrew Ugensius. From Mrs. Owens' class, Christian Bachman, Peter Benson, Aiden Busquet, Colin Cunningham, Benjamin Doe, Grace Eaton, Kira Keese, Abigail Kershaw, Tatey Lappin, Thomas Lyle, Colin Mathis, Maureen Murphy, Chong Jun Oyang, Kendall Pimpleton, Diego Reveron, Dylan Smith, Helena Trong, Reese Whitehouse, Caroline Williams, and Aiden Wolf. From Mrs. Turner's class, we had a wonderful show this year, and our community has benefited greatly from these students. From Turner's class, Alex Benson, Daniel Kate, Jillian Champlin, Mackenzie Craig, Jake Drum, Sarah Kate George, Charlie Getz, Gabriella Ismail, Thomas Johnson, Jamie Leskowski, Jessica Lee, Ryan Lytle, Thomas Martin, Ethan Han Nguyen, Michael Serrano, Kelsey Vu, Chase Whitehouse. Thank you for your support.
Okay, 6th grade, wow. Mr. Borgeli and your parents and I are very proud of all of your academic achievements this year. There is an award that is called the President's Award for Educational Excellence. And this award really looks has us look at a lot of different things about all of your educations here in elementary school. So this award goes to the students who received 3s and 4s on their progress reports for at least 80% of your math, language arts, social studies, and science. Plus, that had to be how your final marks were in 4th grade and 5th grade, and your 2nd and 3rd quarter marks in 6th grade. So it's a lot of things that they look at. They also look at you and your scores on your SOLs, and if you scored between a 500 and a 600 on either math or language arts in 5th grade. And then it goes and looks at those life, work, and citizenship skills to make sure that those are in the 80% or above range as well. So we have quite a few students who have achieved this award. And before Mr. Borgelli and I present it, the award comes with a note. The note says, "Dear 6th graders, congratulations on receiving the 2018 President's Education Award. Mrs. Trump and I are proud to join your family, friends, and teachers in celebrating this outstanding achievement. Through hard work and perseverance in the classroom, you have earned this great honor and set your path towards an even brighter future. We commend you on this accomplishment, and we send our best wishes for continued success as you further your education and pursue your dreams. President Donald Trump."
When I call your name, if you come up. Muriel Sandalescu. Andrew Ugentius. Alan Nguyen. Catherine Halleck. Jeremiah Brown. Aiden Bousquet. Elena Trung. Peter Benson. Benjamin Doe. Colin Mathis. Ethan DeWin. Chung Chun Wang. Dylan Smith. Caroline Williams. Micah Neese. Christine Bachman. Kira Keese. Charlie Getz. Chase Whitfield. Alex Benson. Kelsey Charlie Smith. Ethan Nguyen. Thomas Martin. Jamie Laskoski. Jacob Drum. Jamili Hernandez Reyes. And Mackenzie Craig. Now, Ms. Owens will address the sixth grade class.
Hi, I'd like to thank all of the families for being here today and for sharing your children with us for the school year. Before I begin my address, however, to the students, I would like to take just a brief opportunity to thank all of the many volunteers that we've had during the year. Would you mind standing if I call out an event that you helped with? Chaperoned a field trip, prepared a Grace Art lesson, volunteered to organize or run a class party, help with, come on ladies, gentlemen, I know you're out there. Help with Pioneer Day preparations, implementation, or cleanup. If you checked last charts on Sweaty Kids, served popsicles, or dealt out rewards for Run for Ravensworth, if you contributed to a Teacher Appreciation Week treat, or you assisted with any of the other multitude of PTA tasks or classroom requests, would you please stand? Now, there is one parent that I have to acknowledge, only because she's actually on speed dial with my phone, and that would be Mrs. Daster. She helped prepare Pioneer Day last year, came back for another round, and I hear in a couple of years we'll have her on our side again. So Mrs. Daster, thank you for more. I've also been afforded the privilege of speaking to our rising seventh graders. The whole school has been working on something called academic conversations all year. And so each year I try to pick something that they may have at least heard about in class. So my following remarks are basically based on that. First, elaborate and clarify. I'm going to show you a little symbol. Okay. To be successful, you'll need to do more than just the minimum. You'll need to elaborate. Clarify for yourself your specific beliefs and your goals. What is important and why? Be thorough. The second one, support your ideas with examples. This one? Okay, what real world examples will you see? Which examples will be bad? Which examples will be good? Which ones are you going to copy? Will your actions be evidence that you are choosing to be a good example? So be thoughtful. Third, build on or challenge others' ideas. Read us? In other words, think for yourself. Don't follow blindly. Consider who and what is trying to influence you. Often we can learn
learn from others' points of view, but you'll need to really listen carefully and respectfully. Don't be afraid to build on the best ideas and to challenge the others. Be sure. 4, paraphrase. So that was where you brought all the thoughts together. Are things making sense? What is essential? What is not? Can you put it in your own words? What is important in your life? Education brings a lot of options. In other words, learning opens doors. Learn all that you can, so be smart. And 5th, synthesize. That's where everything comes in. Let's see. On what can you agree with others? Discussing ideas and experiences with others as a community will bring us together. It'll help our country. It'll help our world. So be open-minded. And finally, all of the 6th grade teachers really want to wish you well. We want you to be safe. We want you to be prepared. We want you to be helpful. And we want you to be your best. Thank you very much.
All right, it is promotion time.
All right, so I'm going to start reading off the names of our 6th graders, almost 7th graders. Starting in Miss Anjo's class, Alex Bean. Jeremiah Brown. Joseph Bushman. Inez Fernandez. Catherine Halleck. Dad Ho. Isabel Ishmael. Devin LaCroix. Joelle Lazama. Kevin Limpius. Connor Lytle. Paige McMorrow. Megan Muntean. Alan Nguyen. Ha Nguyen. Logan Hamilton. Ethan Pittman. Jackson Reed. Earl Sandoval. Kalusku. Andon Schaefer. Hallie Syke. Andrew Uginsis. Jonathan Ward. Ben York. And now Miss Owens' class. Peter Benson. Aiden Boucher. Colin Cunningham. Wayne Dastner. Ben Doe. Grace Eaton. Kira Keith. Abigail Kershaw. Katie Laffin. Lyle. Colin Mathis. Maureen Murphy.
Micah Neese. Ethan Nguyen. Chonyu Nguyen. Kendall Pendleton. Kevin Perez. Diego Reveron Morales. Dylan Smith. Elena Tron. Reese Whitehouse. Caroline Williams. Aiden Wolf. Laura Ball. Ms. Turner's class. Alexander Benson. Daniel Kate. Jillian Chandler. Winston Chen. Mackenzie Craig. Roberto Doherty. Jake Drum. Jamili Hernandez Reyes. Sarah Kate George. Daniel Gill. Charlie Getz. Huey Hong. Gabriela Ismail. Thomas Johnson. Jamie Laskowski. Jessica Lee. Ryan Lively. Thomas Martin. Ethan Nguyen. Michael Serrano. Harvey Smith. Kelsey Vu. Chase Whitfield.
All right, Chase!
And with that, we have our newly promoted to middle school class of 2018. All right, thanks to everyone for being such an amazing audience here today. We are so proud of all of our 6th graders, and I know some of the 5th grade parents have prepared a celebration for you guys. So, parents, if you would let us take the almost middle schoolers